TV. This is the first episode of Chopping It Up with the Barbershop. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and give that little notification button a little ding, ding, ding to turn on the notifications to watch what we have coming up next. This is going to be the first episode of Chopping It Up. I'm Alex. This is my YouTube channel. It's going to be at Dinglefanatic TV. Go ahead. Introduce yourself.
Dave Coleman, owner of Coleman's Barbershop, Ohio born, O-H-I-O, baby.
Ohio. I'm Monster the Barber. What's good, y'all? Nate is on.
Alright, y'all boys. Alright, basically, we just gonna get this shit popping. So, first topic. We could just start off with Zion.
You go Zion Williams?
Zion Williams.
Zion.
This man broke his ankles. No.
He destroyed a pair. He destroyed a shoe. That's what
He definitely destroyed them. Boy, he hopped up that thing like it was the Hulk.
My God.
Yeah. What would you do though? Would you sit out, or would you sit out, or would you play?
I would sit out and I would tell Nike I need that check. They gotta cut that check. Like Big Draco said, they gotta cut that check.
If it was my son, you know, I'm die-hard sports. If it's my son, that would have scared the shit out of me. We done.
Yeah.
Like Nike, Adidas, Puma, Under Armour, they're in the kitchen tomorrow morning.
Well, the major debate is why even play for Duke? Why go to college if you knew your hype would at least put you top 5, top 10? Now that he's playing for Duke, that's what brought him to the situation where he's at now, where he's number 1 going in the draft.
Crazy too. A couple weeks ago, everybody thought Scottie Pippen sounded crazy by saying what he said, but he was right, because it's like they was getting like almost like $5 grand a pop for the tickets to that game, and he almost went out.
Yeah, he blew a shoe in front of Obama.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you have Obama
Wait,
watching?
did y'all see Obama there though? He was swaggy as hell.
Oh no, Obama's
he had
that
his
dude,
bomber
man.
jacket on and everything.
He's the people's champ, man. He's the people's president.
Nah, but that's so basically, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't even risk it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even risk it.
Well, gone are the days of us being the free farm system for the NCAA and all of their shenanigans, man. They're making millions off of our kids. You know what I'm saying? It's it's time for us to start capitalizing off of our kids' talents, like, you know, and just in general, you know, like you look at the history of everything what's been popping over here. Like, you know, a lot of people have always been capitalizing off our talents besides us. So it's time for us to capitalize. That's why I love LeBron so much, because he paving the way to show cats how to get, you know, how to control your narrative.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: at what point do you not be? Because a lot will consider that being selfish, because you're still leaving a team out to dry. March Madness is coming.
Yeah.
You're talking about.
Y'all not even thinking about that.
Talking about.
At the end of the day, my best interest is out for me and for my family. I'm part of the team. Thank you, Duke. I appreciate the opportunity. Like, you got to think, just like they already done cashed in on him being there.
Yeah.
And they cashed in on the new recruits that's coming in next year. You don't think Zion's influence from being there helped them recruit?
Listen, number one selling jersey is Zion's.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm talking about going back.
The thing is, it's a temporary injury, but at the same time, it could have been something way worse.
Yeah. It really could have.
But you also got to think that the money, like right now, if he quit playing right now, the money that he can get from a tennis shoe contract or from endorsements and all of that, like that can change the whole trajectory of his family. You know what I'm saying? If he come back out there just to be loyal to Duke and be loyal to the fans and be loyal to the NCAA, he could blow out his knee and tear out his knee, and it can cost him a lot of money. So, yeah.
Well, the situation is right now, the way the schedule is set up, there are really a lot of cream puffs they're playing.
Yeah.
The schedule is very weak from this point on until we get into March, and they play. I think they're set to play UNC again. What do you think about him at least playing?
We ain't playing no more.
UNC, because that's the dream game. I mean, coming up, these are the matchups.
Rivals,
that
the big rivals,
as a kid, you're like, if I'm here, I want to play there. If I'm there, I want to play against.
What's more important?
What's a bigger?
I know what's important.
Now or the
NBA draft.
No, but what has been the ultimate dream as a kid or as a young man
to make it to the NBA?
No. Having the millions in your bank account.
Millions. Listen, his endorsements would cover. He will never make as an NBA player at his peak what the endorsements are gonna.
He might make more than LeBron.
Oh, he will make more than
Oh,
LeBron.
yeah.
He's more
Unfortunately,
hyped than
that's crazy,
LeBron
but
leading
yeah.
up.
That's
As
Well,
of
you
right
know,
now.
it
So he has
depends.
to save himself.
It depends on his character and how how. But he's so far, so he's doing excellent. So I think you're right. He's gonna go far.
He just has to
Yeah,
play his
he's
cards
definitely
right.
gonna go far.
You just can't be. Just can't make no.
So what's the consensus? Sit out.
Yeah, sit out.
You
Sit
say
out.
sit out.
You
Sit out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit out.
Sit
Yo,
out.
get your
I'm
bread,
saying-
player.
Hey, you know
I'm
what?
getting that money.
Get that check.
I'm a man of loyalty, and I'm a big team player. But you know what? I got to look at the bigger picture, which is my
Yeah.
family and my future. So
Mhm.
I say sit out.
Everybody
Yeah.
see money.
We say
I
now.
say sit out.
All right, so we all agree on this one.
Yeah.
That was a good one. We all agree
Yeah,
on this one.
for sure.
All right, so let's talk about Jussie Smollett,
Oh my
Jesse.
the cat from Empire.
He's an idiot.
Yeah, nah, he's an idiot.
He's an
Like
idiot.
That's an
he's a legit
understatement.
idiot, and I'm
Why would you
I'm
stage,
pissed.
Well, okay. Who wants to tell what Mr. Jesse did?
okay. Well, he paid $3,500 to some Nigerian dude.
35.
$3,500, not even like no
Not
crazy.
even- you could've got
He
some
only
bullshit
paid
with it, bro.
$3,500. What?
I would have did it for the
We all would have did
Yeah,
it for
us.
35.
But he only paid them
I ain't being a part
$3,500
of
to
that
make
foolery.
him to make him look like he got beat up to like help his career.
At the end of the day, you know,
No, that's the question. Was it a career come up? Was it a
Like
sympathy
what?
come up?
But this would piss me off. So this would piss me off about it. It's like you do something so stupid as that shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to like. Trump already making an ass out of himself.
Yeah.
So why the fuck would you do anything to make
Yeah.
him look good?
But you know what?
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's so crazy. Just for me, like as a gay person, there's already so many gay hate crimes and blah blah blah. Why would you do that? And then now it looks like every time something happens to us, it's like cry wolf type
When I
shit.
seen the
You know what
story
I'm saying?
come out and like the actual facts, I was just like, wow, like this
That's
dude.
Hey, look,
he did that for clout. Like,
Listen,
Yeah,
I'm not Nostradamus or
What's
anything.
wrong with
I don't
Empire?
predict much. But when it happened and I first heard it, when he had his first public statement / interview,
Mhm.
and he's telling this story, man, listen.
What did he say?
I'm gonna tell you, my son, that's 11 years old, could have came up with a way better story and been more convincing than old boy talking about.
But
So I hit him back.
They don't got you
I'm
nowhere.
the
You don't
black,
know
I'm the
cameras.
gay Tupac.
Yeah.
Like
You
what?
said I'm the gay too.
You the gay
Hey,
Tupac?
all I know is Lucius need to come and whoop that nigga's ass.
in real life.
Lucius better come back. Lucius from Empire, because that's the show you. Lucius from Empire need to come back and he need an ass whooping. He need to put it back in the
He really
trash.
had everybody feeling bad for him.
Yeah, like I actually felt bad. I was like,
some
damn,
crazy-
like.
Then when the facts came out, I was like, wow.
Now this
But
is
a lot
my
of people said it was a joke. And people were bashing him.
but
for
this
that.
is my major question. What was the motive? What was your main objective?
Maybe Empire is not cutting as big of a check as we think they're cutting.
Well, then not compared to Power, Empire doesn't.
What was he gonna get from that?
And you know, Power is
Yeah,
rolling
more
around in a second.
exposure,
Some
getting his
social
name
clout.
out there.
He's trying
People
to get
are
that big
realizing
Rico clout.
him.
Basically, what he did was just killed his career.
He did.
He
He
did.
sure did.
Like, he looks crazy. Like,
But for a
who's gonna
moment,
want him on
for
anywhere?
a moment, he would have had rallies. He would have had guest speaking
Yeah.
appearances.
He
It
could've got
would have
people
brought
hurt behind that.
more attention and noise to
He could've got people
Empire.
hurt behind that.
The big picture on his end, I see it.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah.
You know, he's seen all the things that can benefit him.
Yeah.
Guest speaker on gay rights,
Mhm.
He tried
on
to beat,
America, and,
the gay
and
Colin
how.
Kaepernick.
Yeah. You know, what's he gonna take a knee
Trying to
now?
beat
Like, I
him,
mean, what are you gonna do?
Come on,
I don't
man.
understand. I don't understand his motive, but I can
I'm
see
trying.
where he could have did a lot of other things, and he could have benefited
Yeah.
from this. Now, according to recent update as of a couple hours ago, he is now being charged with a felony.
Yeah, he's being charged with that. Because you can't false you can't do
Yeah,
that.
you can't. You falsifying an incident.
Yeah, that's a felony. Yeah.
Yeah, because
That's
you know what it
crazy.
is. You're scrambling. You're using up resources, and that's what people don't understand. Using up resources.
Mhm.
When they say resources, you're using up detectives, officers, all these
That could be
little.
helping people that's really
SVU.
into something. Yeah.
SVU is out
My
there.
Law and Order crew.
Yeah, my law. They're out
Chicago
there.
PD.
They're
Yeah.
all involved and they're dirtying their hands trying to figure out what's going on.
Mhm.
This is why when these leads started coming back about these two Nigerians, and they spoke to them, and them boys, what's the term?
They rolled on it.
Man, listen, they gave it all up real quick.
What they got their check?
No, because they knew what they
muscle
Number one,
bound.
they got their 3,500, and number two, now they about to get all this exposure
Charges?
just for that.
Yeah, but
Did
that's
they get charged for that?
But you gotta think they haven't
They haven't been charged
So
yet.
they'll get charged?
They haven't been charged yet.
Yeah.
He's charged.
So they were
Jussie.
charged and they rolled on it.
That's what I'm saying. If they snitched on them, they
Yeah,
could.
they probably did. Like
They got their
probably did.
fame
Yeah.
and they fucked them up.
Yeah.
For free.
Yeah, they definitely snitched them out. They put all that
Give
business
me that
out
check,
there.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah,
And that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He set us back, man.
They had their own. They had their own.
They had
motive
their
with
own
that,
motive.
yeah.
It was two of them.
That was
They
smart.
like,
I mean, it was smart. I would
But I
have
mean,
did
you
something like
know,
that.
it's both ways. They done pulled a bunch of stunts towards us and faked a lot of stuff. So, you know,
That's true.
you know.
You know what? I got a major. This is like kind of off topic, but not anyways. Like when y'all watch these like shows like Blacklist or SB, do you realize like how much like the government? Do y'all feel like the government has eyes everywhere?
Of course they do.
Yeah.
So
Especially
why
on people that
why do they literally like why don't they use those resources when people like people die and stuff like that? You know what I'm
They
saying?
don't
Like
It's not important.
There's-
Yeah, they don't care.
that's just so crazy to me.
If they see you get murdered and they have a camera set up that no one knows about, they're
Right.
not going to pursue that murder because they're looking for that drug lord that's supposed to drive by
Exactly.
but do
in
y'all
10
be-
minutes.
so y'all believe that the government is definitely corrupt?
Facts.
Like the show, like in show, like for real. Like I've been watching Blacklist, and this, like it has my mind like crazy because the stuff that happens, like just by the government, like they're out here like killing people, like
Bro, like
Yeah.
Prison
Well,
Break
no
has like
jokes.
literally like
Prison Break too, yeah.
yes, like the people behind the scenes are basically they have like everything, and the government is literally fighting against the people that are really like on
It's
top.
crazy,
But
yeah.
I feel like
It's
it's
honestly,
real, like,
we gotta
real.
talk about this fool of a clown. I think he's a clown. Everybody loves his music. I still think he's a clown.
Are we
'cause he looks
talking
like
about
a clown.
snitches?
We talking about 6ix9ine.
Wait,
You still on the
goddamn
snitch topic?
I'm
biggest
not-
snitch of life.
I'm not gonna lie. Before 6ix9ine started snitching, I really fucked with him. Like
Me too.
When he
I'm
first
guilty.
came out, I hated him.
I think
But
he's
then when
stupid.
he dropped that Fifi song with fucking
Nicki?
Minaj, I was like, damn.
I like that one and the Topanga song. He's like, I'm
he
saying
just-
it's
Why I
something
fuck with him most because he did not care about nobody's opinion. He
Yeah.
just did whatever
Yeah.
the fuck he
He
wanted.
just
And,
looks
and that's
crazy.
admirable. You got to appreciate that.
Yeah.
Would y'all be my
Especially
friend if my
nowadays.
hair was like that?
Yeah, I'll rock
And I had
with you.
tattoos on my face?
I'll rock with you. I don't know about the tattoos on
Look
your
at Dave.
face. You won't
I
be
knew
here.
that. I knew Dave was alright.
You
No.
won't be here for
fuck
that.
with you, dog.
Dang, I wouldn't even be
Not
able to
like
talk.
that.
Cause I'm
But-
tripping off a dude, man. Like I seen dude like you know when the Grammys just came out, he had a bunch of little guest appearances on some of the Tonight shows and all that stuff, whatever. I like his music; it's dope. He dope, but he clowns himself with all that shit on his face. Post Malone.
Post Malone.
Oh,
Like,
Post
yo,
Malone
you killed
too.
yourself.
He's dope though. He's
He
real
dope.
dope.
He
Yeah,
cold.
he's
Like
dope.
he a
Yeah.
musical genius, but like. It's a way to express yourself. I know it's a different time, different era, but like, man, leave that shit off your face, man.
Well,
Yeah.
you know,
So-
Takashi,
Yeah.
6ix9ine, shout out to Brooklyn.
BK.
Listen, I rolled with him. I was a supporter early in the game, you know, when most didn't. Music-wise. And, you know, personality-wise, Instagram is missing a piece.
Entertaining.
There's a piece of Instagram that lost its beat because of Tekashi. But look, when it comes to cooperating with the U.S. government, ATF, and the state, this is the debate. This is the big thing where these are you're going against or you're snitching and cooperating against the people that once upon a time got you to where you are. This is the debate. Got you to where you are. However, the same people that got you to where you are were the same people that were trying to kill you, plotting your death, robbed you, slept with your baby mother, and all these other things. So, depends on who you are and where you are in life. Me, I grew up on the streets. This is my opinion. At the end of the day, there is no logic to snitch. You gotta eat it. You was part of that lifestyle. You did what you have to. You did what you did at the time. You have to eat it. Whether they flipped on you and they were gonna kill you 2 weeks prior to the feds grabbing you, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Make your bed, you lay in it.
You have to lay in it.
Yeah, the thing is, like, if him with the colorful hair and being on every scene that they caught him, like me, I'm gonna think about my family. No matter how much years it is, I'm not gonna put my family's death at risk just because I got caught.
And you acknowledge that though,
You feel
right?
me?
Where
Like, if I did some stupid shit, I'm like, all right, bet I'm gonna like get out when I'm 69, even though I'm Tekashi 69. But
yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna.
Those are the numbers though, by the way.
That's
the thing,
Those are the numbers.
But you
He'll
know
be
what's crazy?
eligible at 69 years old.
But didn't you
That
say
is
that
great.
because he snitched and stuff, he's eligible for?
Well, yeah, this is part of his plea. His plea is with cooperation with the federal government, ATF, and the state that his 47 to life potential time that he could have
So
received.
did they have him guilt? They caught him red-handed.
Well,
He's
he
on
admitted to everything he did.
Yeah.
And this is
So
let me
like,
tell you, as far as his
He's on the
admittance,
crime scenes. Like,
as
he's
far
there.
as-
This is
hold on,
every
hold
single
on.
video.
yeah, as far as his admittance, the only thing where I think he really messed up for real, as far as snitching is concerned, was with Kuda. Kuda was his man. Kuda, he wrote a song about Kuda named Kuda, and Kuda was gonna do his dirty work for a couple of dollars. That wasn't part of Kuda's plan. He asked Kuda, "Hey, you want to do this for me? Make a couple of dollars?" Kuda said, "Yeah, whatever. I'm not trying to kill nobody. The objective was scare such and such. Shoot that way. Let him know that he can be touched. That's all it was." Why are you putting that out there? You could have said, "I don't know what happened with that."
Yeah.
Clean your hands with that, because now you taking a man down that was doing you a
Your
favor.
work.
Your dirty
work.
And he admitted to that. That's on
Facts.
paper. That's in his file.
And this was all against. Was this all against Chief Keef? This whole thing.
That was for Chief
Chief
Keef.
Keef's
Yeah.
head.
Yeah.
Okay. That's crazy.
That's just crazy. No, I feel like he
Now
just,
all the other stuff.
he fucked
Listen,
himself up.
I understand why I understand why he's snitching. Doesn't make it
He
right.
from around my way, right?
No, he's Chicago, right?
Chicago.
Yeah, he's Chi-Town. Chi-Town.
He's from
You know, so I mean, listen, there's really for me, there's no.
But I just feel like this though, man. Like my whole thing with that is like, I'm big on that. Like, man, like we gotta stop like looking at each other when we see cats that look like us. We gotta stop hating cats that look like us. Like no matter if we different or from different whatsoever, it's like that's the one thing I don't understand in the music industry and all that, all this beef and all that whatsoever. Like I can see like if you want to have a beef to get you more recognition and sell records and all of that or whatever. It's different type of ways, but like when it comes to where you like actually trying to hurt somebody or do something, somebody like
If I had all this money, I personally would not be worried about all this stuff.
The thing
Like
is,
worried about trying to have beef with all these people when you got all this money.
I feel like Florida in general is way different than other states. And why I say that is because I moved around a lot as a kid. And like Atlanta, right? If there's a ladder, bro, when they're climbing up the ladder, everybody's reaching down to help everybody up the ladder. Florida, niggas is kicking everybody off.
Like that's
Yo,
that's
get to
what I
the
say
top
all the
of the
time,
ladder,
Monster.
bro.
I said I
gotta
felt
get there
like
first.
when I moved down here to Florida, I felt like as far as me being a black dude, I felt like I said, damn, the local brothers is down here from Florida. I said, damn, they was left in the South
Just
too
a
long.
competition.
I mentioned
Like,
you
cause
would say that.
they've been left down here
Facts.
too long because you got when you think of the side effects from the oppression, like it was kind of basically instilled in us for us to hate each other and to be at each other's necks. Like, when you see a dude that look like you, man, don't hate him, love him. Find a reason to love him, or pull him up. If you got some knowledge, that's the thing I was saying with the Caribbean cats. I had a big issue with Caribbean cats when I first moved down here. Moved down here, the first shop I was working in, Jamaican cat come through, blah, 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 strong accents, all that, whatever. He like, yo, let me get the dude want to get like a one all the way around, a little blowout or whatever. He like, let me get the blah, 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 whatever. And I was like, the dude next to me, Neil, he was a Jamaican cat. I said, yo, what'd he say, man? Like translate it to me. And he was like, Neil was like, man, the majority of the dudes from Jamaica, they can talk proper English. That's just, they like to get in their little thing. So I was like, so when I was like, I couldn't understand him, he's like, man, he's like, wow, what he, Yankee man, he called me a Yankee.
Whoa.
That shit offended you.
You call another black man a
Dude,
Yankee?
man, listen, man, I was like, what did you call me, man? I was like, you don't know me from Adam, man. I'm married, I got kids, I got a wife, whatsoever. Like, man, don't talk to me like that. You don't know me, you don't know where I come from. Like, and why would you why would you even come at me like that? Why would you disrespect me like that? You're right about that, about the Southern thing whatsoever. Like a lot of the Southern cats, man, they look at each other in disdain, with hatred in their heart. I'm like, man, that's you. How you can look at yourself and hate yourself?
I feel like I honestly, like from my observation, I feel like they feel like this is their home and nobody can intrude their home and come and like take it over. Like they don't see it as like uplifting each other and building.
Like old boy on Belly when he's eating the banana. I don't like that right here. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was enough money for everybody to get out there.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, it's like that. To me, that's whack, man.
I think one of the worst things is for the same people to oppress each other. Not uplift each other, hate on each other. Like,
so you know what? This is where I wanna drop this in real quick. Well, if y'all don't know, Nate over here, he did New York Fashion Week about a week ago.
There you go.
For his first time. I mean that's wild. Like New York Fashion Week, like that's something that people dream of. Like that's crazy. So for you, with your experience, like from the people that was with you in the beginning and the people that thought you were crazy about like these are your dreams and you're never gonna make it, or you just crazy, just judging you off of just like everything. How is that experience now that not saying that you're like completely there, you made it, like you accomplished your dream, but you hit your stepping stone, like boom, like you just check something off the list, something else is about to come up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just gonna get bigger and bigger from here. So it's like, how do you feel with the people that you started from the beginning between the people that you have now?
Honestly, to answer that, like I feel like I have all the right people that I need in my life right now. I'm so happy that it happened now than happening back then, because I feel like back then it would have hit me as far as in my head, as far as cocky or happy, but now it's more so thankful. You feel me? Like I'm ready for it now. I'm older. I graduated college. Like this is something that's really there for me. The only thing that I would say is I feel like I notice now more than before the fake love, and I notice the people that never really did believe in me and thought I was crazy when I said I dreamed about this and that, and that I was going to college just to give my parents a degree because they're from the islands, and that I really believed in fashion and my clothing line. Now those same people talking about, oh, I always believed in you, da da da, were the same people that were telling me like, oh, I was crazy and that it didn't make sense.
Because they know you're
so
close
you
to
became
that
a meal
bag.
ticket.
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of crazy, but at the same time, like I said, I take every day by day as a blessing. You feel me? I'm thankful to where I got, and I know that this is not the end. Like this is literally only the beginning. And it's literally a blessing. Like, I'm never gonna change, no matter what. No matter how much money I touch, no matter what modeling gig I get, no matter who I walk for, I'm still gonna remain the same. Like if you like fucked with me from day one, you're good. If you made that mistake, you know who you are. So it's the same thing. You feel
and
me?
like seeing the growth. I mean, I feel like I've known you for a long time. At this point, you're kind of family. But it's like seeing the growth, like even in your clothing line.
I feel like you family too.
You're annoying. He feels like I'm family in another way, but we're not gonna talk about that. But seeing the growth in like your clothing line, I think it's wild, because I remember like when you first started, you was like EA. I remember I used to make money. I used to be like, bro, EA games, like EA Sports. Like I used to be like, what? Like what are you talking about? But like it's just crazy to see you like evolve and just see what you're doing with it. Because honestly, like I mean, who the hell really thought of wearing a bulletproof vest? Like anywhere, like at first I was like, "Yo, who's gonna wear a bulletproof vest?" But he does it, like he does it, and it's wild, like that people even like, but people are really like jumping on this trend, like this is a full blown trend.
See though, but that's what's up. That's what's dope. Those are the young brothers who we need to be looking up to, and who we need to be having our youth look up to and be like, look at him. He graduated from college. He modeling, he doing his thing. Like we can't be having our kids look up to Pookie or Boo Boo who just done 10 years.
Real.
Like yo, it's the craziest
That's
thing
only
in the
talking
world.
about
Like,
drugs.
what other community outside of our community celebrate a cat that came out the joint from doing a stretch?
Yeah.
And not even to get off topic, but let's say as far as jail, right? Like I have never been to jail in my life, but just from the outside looking in and from what I've seen on social media, when Spanish people go to jail and they get in, no matter who you are, you're gonna go in jail and you're gonna stick with the Spanish people.
Yes.
When black niggas come in jail or black people come in jail, always say you gotta prove who you are, you feel me? And that's literally how it is in real life. It's like, oh, like a black man comes in the crowd, a black man comes to a new city. Who is this kid? You got to prove it is, but like
because those are those are the things that they don't like to talk about in this country, the side effects of the things, the atrocities that will happen to us. You got to think like we're like some of the only people in the world to where it was laws against us to even be able to be educated. It was laws against us to we wasn't even a whole man. We were 3/5 of a man or whatever it was.
I find that it's so crazy. This is kind of off topic, but on topic at the same time. They will allow us, like, as whatever, millennials or whatever, they will allow us to be in debt of $60,000 in student loans, but they wouldn't even give us a $20,000 personal loan just to start up a business.
No, because you competition.
That's just so crazy to me. Like, why? So you allow us to take out $60,000 to go to school
Because you know
and
why?
be in debt for $60,000, but we can't take out that same money to.
Because if you take out that loan from the bank, if you take out the $20,000 loan from the bank to open a business, you can flop on that loan and say they ain't gonna pay it, and they can't make you pay it. They can't take nothing from you. But if you take out that $60,000 for a school loan, it's going to the grave with you.
Continuing on to starting a business, Alex like recommended me on my New York Fashion Week in my business, and I want to recommend you on your barbershop and your business, and I want to ask you like how like just a short summary on like how you got things started with your business and how you got to where you're at right now type thing. Because I look at it as inspiration, even though I'm not in this field. Like that's still something successful.
There's so much more to it.
There's so much more to it. Like, there's a lot that you go through that I would never know. But
yeah, it's I just I figured out a way, man. I got on my knees, I prayed, I trusted and believed in God. I ain't perfect. I done everything underneath the sun that I shouldn't have done, but God, He know us all. He know us all. We not perfect. That's why He came down here and walked. So I was able to save up a couple dollars. I was able to get a few credit cards or whatever, and I racked them all up. And this was my thing. My motto was, chances make champions. So I took a chance. I opened the shop up. I put 4 chairs in here. I was in here by myself. Chinese guy that was next door with the nail shop, he came over here one day. He was like, well, you barbers, you ain't got no barbers? I said, I'm hoping I can find something. If you know somebody that cut hair, man, let them know, whatever. He's like, you open up a barbershop with no barbers? He said, oh, man, you a bold man. And I was just like, man, chances make champions.
Okay, this is the last and final topic. I really feel like we should touch on this. I'll start with us first, and then I'll go to y'all, how y'all feel about it. So, Nate, how do you feel about social media as a, whole, people literally wrap their lives around social media, and then also the new generation of kids, this would be for y'all, the new generation of kids, not putting down their phone, literally, they don't even go outside to play. So that's the one for y'all, and then the one for us will be how social media pretty much controls our life.
Honestly, to keep it short and simple, being that I am a business owner, I feel like social media helps me a lot with promotion and marketing and bringing attention to my brand. But at the same time, I hate social media.
Yeah.
I hate how people are attached to their phone. I hate how people cannot get off their phone. I hate how I cannot not go on Instagram. Every single day of my life, I go on Instagram.
Yeah.
If I wake up in the morning, I have to look at my likes, my comments. I gotta look at my page and check it. So it's just it's like a hate and a love relationship. I wish that sometimes social media didn't exist.
Yeah. No, honestly, I feel like it does so much. We're just so used to trying to go on social media, obviously, see our stuff, but you also get so wrapped around it where you go look at other people's stuff and you go look at other people's lives, and a lot of other people start to compare their lives to this person's life, or they look for drama, and oh my God, like they have the shade room, no down on the shade room, but it's just the shade room makes sure they post everything of every single person. They know their lives. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know what's going on in life, but because it posted it on social media or something went viral, automatically it's a complete topic of somebody else's life. I feel like that's crazy to the point where, damn, so now, that you don't even know what's happening really, but because you've seen a picture or because you've seen a comment, it's automatically wrapped around this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. Everybody makes up their own story, and it's really sitting there destroying people's lives.
Me, for myself, I am a social media junkie.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
We all are.
Absolutely.
I
I search for everything.
I love the
but-
videos you send me.
Yeah,
Though.
I'm always posting some.
Thank you, LeBron.
But for me, a lot of it, especially when I wake up in the morning, is the wildest thing. My girlfriend, shout out to her. She would be upset because she knows she'll know because Facebook, she'll see, oh, he's on Facebook. And she'll really time she'll time
You
you.
ain't replied,
Yeah.
but I see you active on Facebook right now.
Say,
I
good
see you
morning.
active on
He's
Twitter
been on for
or
15
Instagram,
minutes.
yep.
Yes. So,
Yep.
but I
Or
try to
she gonna
explain to her, I
message
said,
you.
listen, before I can get to you, I need to, one, check emails, check my likes and posts. I need to check all these things on Instagram, Facebook, and everything else. I need to reply, and then I need to do my homework, which is my morning due diligence. So when I come into work, I'm vast in knowledge of what happened while I was asleep. So I have enough information to spread. Sports, current events, politics, you name it. They can tell you. I don't skip a beat. I'm doing homework early in the morning before I start my day. Before I even brush my teeth, I'm in the bed like have one eye open, like going through it. Once I brush my teeth, I take my diabetic medication and I do my ritual. Then I say, good morning, babe. If he an hour and a half later,
it's too late now.
But she hates it. But you know what? At the end of the day, I have to do it. I do it for my business.
I'm like, but you know what? For me, I take pride in what I do. I've been doing this for a long time, 25 plus years. And you know what? The little bit that I still carry with me, and the love and the passion and the torch that I still carry, that means a lot to me. You know, the
But
little
that
bit
energy that y'all give off, it trickles down to me because I've never been in an environment like this, and y'all legit motivate me. Just you and you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've been with you from my old shop or whatever, and just seeing y'all work, it just drives me to be better. Because at one point, remember at the old shop I started, and I really felt like I wasn't getting nowhere.
Nowhere. I remember.
By the time I came here, I was so like complacent there, and then I came here, and like I was just around great people that wanted to teach me, wanted me to learn. Like I could stand by them and watch them, and they wouldn't feel no type of way.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, it's just crazy to have those kind of people around because I didn't have that in the first shop. So I really thought, I was just like, all right, well, I'm just going to cut hair and my haircut's going to look like this forever. And I'm just never going to get better. But now it's just like, I've been cutting his hair since I started. And when I first started, I was looking at pictures the other day. I got to post this in the video. I was looking at pictures the other day and they were terrible.
Oh, night and day.
I don't even know why you still come to me.
He was pretty bad.
Yeah,
And I was,
night and day.
this fool, he was pretty bad. And there was that, like the haircuts, like you would come to me for a lineup and it looked like you didn't even get a lineup.
Yeah, like garage cuts.
We're in the kitchen with it.
Right, we was in the
kitchen with
kitchen,
it,
I was
yeah.
lining him up, I couldn't see nothing, like whatever.
She used a
I took off his mustache at one point.
The little
But
bit you
look,
have, she took
but
it off.
look. But
Yeah,
look,
that took forever.
at the end of the day, like now, I mean, like, I'm not saying I'm where I want to be because I'm not, but shit, at this point, it's only been like 2 years since I've been in a barbershop, and I'm moving. So it's like,
I don't ever want you to be where you
appreciate-
think you want to be. Want to know why? Because that shows complacency.
Yes,
I don't ever want you to be complacent.
This was I feel like this was we had a great first session of chopping it up. This will definitely be. I can't go nowhere without y'all bothering me. God damn. Nah, but I really appreciate y'all because this is something that I've been trying to stir up just in my whole me
She
trying
wanna
to
be
start this
famous.
YouTube thing. You know what I'm saying? Who doesn't want to be famous? Anyways, but yeah, I just appreciate y'all for doing this with me, and it's not even no money stunt. But I mean, hey, if I make it, we all make it. That's- You know what I'm saying? But I want y'all to keep tuning in, just to keep checking on. We're gonna keep going.
Dinglefanatic,
I hate you. We're
Barbershop,
gonna keep going on all the most relevant topics.
LeBron.
We're gonna try to do it, at least once a week, just to keep it going and trying to make sure we're touching on the
topics
that are in the world, and just our lives and how it is. We'll definitely do more about how it is to work in a barbershop and how it is for us and stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
But this
come
is just
through, get fresh,
I hate
Coleman's
this boy.
Barbershop. Baby, we the illest in the city of Orlando,
You know.
Oviedo. You know what I'm saying? Come
Cut.
through,